job was before you got pregnant by him?
To hit it and quit it. It was booty calls. It was just us just not working the relationship. We were just having sex.
Honey, you're not answering my question. My question is very clear. And I know the cousins be getting mad, but this is why at times it's a challenge with women, because y'all just won't answer the question.
No, Kendra. She answered the question. She answered it exactly how she knew it to be. His job was to hit it and quit it. There wasn't no, okay, what his occupation, what do you do for work? She didn't care about that. The only job he had for her was to lay it down in the bedroom, and that was it. He had to clap cheeks, do it the right way, and that was all that mattered. What's going on, YouTube? Today we are back with another Kendra G reaction for you. This one is wild. We have a single mom again, purple hair, white man. You gotta make $200K. And yeah, she doesn't believe in sex before marriage. Here we go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name, honey?
Veronica.
Okay, you're not the Veronica that just got exposed by your ex-husband, or your husband, Rudy, are you? So you said you're the Veronica what?
Your cousins like clowned me. I don't know if you guys couldn't hear me. You were saying something about a lab or something where I had to wait a couple seconds to answer questions. And like, I don't know, they couldn't really understand me. Like, I was saying I'm CBRF certified. They was saying I'm CPR certified. And it was just a whole lot. It's been a while though.
Okay, we could do it again, but you got to make sure your Wi-Fi is good this time. You ready?
Okay. Right. I'm ready.
Okay. V, how old are you?
I'm 30.
30. What do you do for a living?
I do a lot. I'm a healthcare provider. Right now I'm at Walmart. I kind of bounce all over. I make wigs. I kind of do a lot. Okay. I'm in school.
How old are you, V? Or you're 30? So what do you want me to what do you want me to write for your profession?
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. But it's wigs, healthcare provider, and Walmart?
Yep.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have two.
How old are your two kids?
I have a 3-year-old and I have a 6-year-old.
Are they by the same man?
No.
Why are you not with the 3-year-old dad?
You did this last time.
We're gonna do it again. I don't remember.
Okay.
And it's a question.
Okay. I'm not with him. I'm not with him because he's just not right. He's Hispanic. Okay, he's not black. He's like, I would say elite. He don't wanna. I'm like the man of the relationship. He don't wanna do the things he's supposed to do, like far as going to work and getting a job, like working the legal way. He wants to work the illegal way.
So let's make this make sense. You with a man that you are saying he always wants to do things the illegal way. You're technically calling him a boy. He's not a man, but you gave him a whole baby. You didn't know that before you got pregnant? The problem is that y'all women don't look at the signs. And then y'all want to take away accountability from yourselves and put it 100% on the man for when you have a deadbeat. Reality, ma'am, you bugging. Did this to yourself. Good luck with that.
Can I ask you a question? Was he ever in order?
Before, when we are high school sweethearts. So yes, I would say he was in order before. He was. I'm not gonna lie, he was. He had it.
High school is not fair because high school is high school, child.
Yeah, I would say up until we were 21. We broke bad at 21. Put it like that.
Let me ask you this. You said that he wants. Okay, what was you gonna say?
From 16 to 21, we broke bad.
Yo, is it me or does Kendra just look tired of the bullshit? Like she like, yo, every night I gotta get up on here with y'all hallucinating birds trying to tell me that you had no idea that you was dealing with a bum. You gave him 5 to 11 kids, and here you go, over and over and over again, saying it was all his fault and he changed. Yo, she is getting tired. I remember when she was talking to Kevin Samuels, And it was a whole different song she was singing, boy.
So
Okay,
like
but you're
from
30
16
years
to 21.
old. Okay, you're 30 years old. Your baby's 3, so you got pregnant at 26.
Yes.
Maybe, right?
We had a
Was he
we had
in
a miscarriage. We had our first child back in 2015, and that was a stillborn baby. That was like our first child, and like soon after we lost our baby, everything just it broke bad. He started another relationship right away, and it just went down from there. And it was like he would continue to come back and dip in my life, and then dip back out, just in and out.
Well, I'm very sorry you lost your child. Your baby was stillborn. That's terrible. So I'm
Hmm.
sorry. I
Yeah.
want to ask this question. Let me just ask this question directly. When you were dealing with him, did you know he was in the streets?
No. No.
And this, my dear, is the problem. If you vetted him out right, if he was your husband, you would have known what type of dude he was, if he was in the streets or not. Problem is that y'all just be dealing with dudes just because it's fun, just because it's something to do. Well, here you go with a child, and here you are stuck on the Kendra G show trying to figure it out. Let's see how that goes.
So when you got pregnant with your 3-year-old child, what did you think his job was?
Well, when I got pregnant with my 3-year-old child, like I said, we were dipping. I wasn't in a relationship with him.
What
He
did you
actually
think
cheated
his
on his
hold on, V? What did you think his
huh?
what did you think his job was before you got pregnant with him by your 3-year-old child?
What did I think his job was? What do you mean? Like what do I think his
Because
job
you're
was?
telling me, because I asked you why you are not with the 3-year-old child, and rightfully so. You said he's in the streets. He doesn't want to get his life together. He doesn't, and those are all good reasons. But I'm trying to figure out: did you get pregnant with him knowing those things? So I'm asking you, what did you think his job was before you got pregnant by him?
To hit it and quit it. It was booty calls. It was just us just not working the relationship. We were just having sex because I'm not
Honey, you're not answering my question. My question is very clear. And I know the cousins be getting mad, but this is why at times it's a challenge with women, because y'all just won't answer the question.
No, Kendra. She answered the question. She answered it exactly how she knew it to be. His job was to hit it and quit it. There wasn't no, okay, what his occupation, what do you do for work? She didn't care about that. The only job he had for her was to lay it down in the bedroom, and that was it. He had to clap cheeks, do it the right way, and that was all that mattered. Anything else was out the window. Any personality traits, what he did for work, all of that did not matter. Could he lay it down? And that was it.
The question is quite simple. What did you think his occupation was when you was having sex with him?
I mean, hey, he didn't have an occupation at the moment. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he was working, but
Okay, so but listen, I'm just trying to get you to realize you knowingly was participating with him in that way. So you said the reason you're not with him is the same thing you accepted with about him. Like you were sleeping with him knowing he was all those things. He didn't lie to you. That's who he was, and you move forward with him and end up getting pregnant. So I'm trying to help you take some accountability in knowing
yeah.
who you got pregnant by. But this is the issue.
Don't
I'm
get
going
me
to say this
wrong.
overall, this is a real challenge for women in general. I have at times with the show, because it's almost like women do not want to admit that there is an accountability factor in these relationships. They just want to focus on the man. But I think if we could focus on the facts, we could learn from the mistakes and move forward.
I agree.
Okay. All right. So now that we got there, and the question would have been very simple if you would have just answered it when I was asking you, girl. But let's keep going.
No,
So
because it's a whole story behind it. I really want to get in deep to how I got pregnant. It's a story behind how I got pregnant. Like I was saying, we was dipping and dabbing in. Like the whole world know, everybody know, people around me. The way I got pregnant is, okay, was in a relationship with a white man, and I had made a status on Facebook stating, like I'm no longer going to be available. I'm not going to be single anymore. And my baby dad hopped in my inbox that night. Oh, can we sleep together one more time? I see you found you a man. You doing you. I'm doing me. Great. I slept with him that one night. Mind you, we always slept with protection. He slipped the condom off. Mind you, to this day, after we slept together, he slipped the condom off of me to not knowing because he was hitting it from the back. And he announced he slipped the condom off, and he laughed. A month later, I was pregnant. Still to this day, he laughed about it like it's a joke. Still to this, he knowing his doing. We had been sleeping together, mind you. We lost our baby in 2015. He's been the only man I've been sleeping with. It took for him to 2020 to get me pregnant. And the way he got me is he slipped the condom off, and he knows to this day like he trapped me. But
Yo, do y'all hear what I'm hearing? She just said that I cheated on my white boyfriend with my old boyfriend. My man was hitting it from the back, slipped the condom off, got her pregnant, so it was all his fault because he trapped her. There is zero accountability on her half because it was all his fault because he took the condom off. What part of the game is this? Yo, listen, the accountability is like non-existent for y'all. Yo, this is wild. This is wild.
I have a question. So you slept with him while you was in a relationship with someone else?
Yeah, we never had sex though. My white man, we never had sex. We were friends.
But that's
we were getting ready.
I'm asking you a clear question.
We were friends.
Y'all. Okay, these conversations be so complicated because y'all just don't be wanting to answer the question, Sean.
I just told you we were friends.
Okay, so what was the Facebook status again?
I met a friend. We're taking it up a notch. I'm no longer going to be single because we were getting ready to get serious. So it was like, okay, now it's time to stop playing around, cut everybody off, let it be known I found someone.
Okay, so pause right there. So pause right there. So you made a Facebook status saying you found someone, you're going to be serious in this relationship. He hit you up and you still slept with him.
Yeah, it's my baby's dad. I told you he was like, we sleep together one last time and da-da-da. And it was like, hey, okay, let's just one last time. That's it. So he caught me on that last round.
Maybe if you would have just stayed true to your Facebook post and been with the man that you had claimed that you were about to be with. I mean, I'm not saying it's right that he slipped the condom off, so don't think that's true. But what I'm just trying to get women to understand is if you can hold yourself accountable for the consequences of your actions, you can then choose better actions. And the truth be told is you should have never slept with him because you said you was in a new relationship.
Yeah, you're right.
I keep pausing the video because at this point, I thoroughly believe that accountability is not a real word. Like, I don't know, man. Something just is not clicking. Something just ain't right. Because how, Sway? How is this even happening? How do y'all allow this to happen to yourselves? Fellas, pay attention to the signs. Look at her hair. That should be a deterrent from the beginning. Look at the way she talks. Don't seem like much is going on upstairs. I gotta do better.
He was gentle with patience with me. He knew that, I really don't like sex before marriage. So it's like, he was really big on that with me.
Who doesn't like sex before marriage?
I don't discourage my baby daddy, but as far as getting in the street, sleeping with other men, I can vouch that I don't do that. So besides my baby dad, that's my.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
You have two baby daddies, right?
I do.
So when did you start the rule you don't believe in sex before marriage?
I started that kind of after I gave birth to my son. I mean, I've been just only sleeping with my.
So basically, the white guy, you didn't want to have sex with him. So what is?
I did, but I didn't. I did, but I didn't. I didn't want to add a new collect.
Why would say this?
It's a body count thing. I don't want to add another body count. If I'm still sleeping with my baby dad, who I've been sleeping with for the last 15 years, why go add a new body count when, I can just go sleep with him and get it over with and then.
Ma'am, come on. Really? It's a body count thing? You don't believe in sex before marriage? But you have two baby daddies? I know they ain't the only two men you've been sleeping with. Let's keep it a bean. Like, yo, y'all be wild and y'all just say anything. Yo, listen, if you let them talk long enough, they tell on themselves. It's wild.
So you want a man that makes $200K and you also don't want to have sex until you're married? Is that still your rule?
That would be hard. I mean,
you're saying you want another man like this. You want another man that's gonna spoil you in this way that makes 200K.
I don't necessarily have to be no man to spoil me. I do everything. I spoil myself. I do everything for myself.
Then why does the
I
man
want
have to
make
make two? Okay, so with that, but you told me that the man has to make at least a couple of hundred, which is a couple is two, so 200K to date you. And you've never really dated a man that made 200K other than the white guy that was doing stuff for you that you didn't have sex with, correct?
Oh, I have another friend. Another white friend who actually just,
V. So
we can get deep.
Let me ask this. Go ahead.
This get deep over here, Kendra. It may take some times, but it get deep over here, baby. I have another friend who just placed me in a Hummer 2002 H2 sitting up on 26s, and I've never slept with him either. Like, all my friends are wealthy. I come across wealthy friends.
Okay, so V, with that being said, why call me? Why not just date these wealthy men that are buying you trucks, taking care of your kids? What is the point of you calling me if
they're friends, Kendra? What's wrong with having friends? They're friends.
Well, honey, I'm trying to. Well, you're bringing them up in dating. Now I'm asking you clear questions.
No,
this is where I get aggravated. This is where I get
because I'm getting aggravated too. You said dating.
Listen, honey, V, you tested my patience. So here is the question I'm asking you. You bringing up these men when I'm asking you, have you ever dated a man that has 200K? One time they're friends, one time they're not. My thing is, if you got two men who are fooling you, then girl, you got it. There's no need for you to call me. So these men are not relationships. They're not these people. They're not partners with you, right?
I mean, they could be, but I'm not sleeping with anyone. Men get upset when you don't want to sleep with them. So if you're upset because I don't want to sleep with you, I'm gonna friend zone you. I don't go off giving up the goodies. You're gonna be my friend for anything. I'm gonna fuck your brain before I fuck what's in your pants. I want to know what's up here before I want to know what's down there. So I come across a lot of men who don't have the patience for that. They want to right away. I'm not that girl. I'm sorry. It's not gonna fly like that. I want to know what you got up here before there. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not coming on here looking for somebody to hump on right away.
V, I'm actually very confused. I'm very confused. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, because you must thought it was a busted open game over here. No, it's not like that. You don't get what I'm saying because I'm not a freak. What I'm telling you, you don't have to know that I'm the fuck right, baby. Then you're gonna be friend zone. What's so hard?
Well, girl, when they buy you Hummers, tell them to buy you Wi-Fi. Tell them to buy you some Wi-Fi.
Nah, we gotta stop the video because ain't no way this is real life. There's no way that this woman is sitting here trying to convince people that she just has such good friends that's buying her Hummers sitting on 26s. Ain't no way. And she don't believe in sex before marriage, so she ain't sleeping with none of these dudes. Here's the thing. You got to listen to them, man. I keep saying it, and I'm going to reiterate this. You got to listen to these women, man. You cannot just be out here taking them for face value for what they show you and what they say. If anyone believes that this woman does not believe in sex before marriage and that she's getting not doing some strange things for them Hummers, you are sadly mistaken. This woman is out in the streets with her purple and gray and whatever she got going on in her head, wilding. She is out there having the time of her life. No regrets. Trust me when I tell you. Anyway, this was a long one. Please like, comment, subscribe, stay in tune. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.